This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. Well, today, Governor Janet Mills signed into law the current services budget. The $9.8 billion budget will ensure the continued operation of state government for the next 2 years.
However, it was passed by a vote along party lines and has created controversy because of the way it was pushed through. The governor issued a statement saying, quote, "I would have preferred to sign a budget that has bipartisan support, but the possibility of a government shutdown, which would be extremely harmful to Maine people, is something I cannot accept. The current services budget averts the potential for a shutdown, funds essential government services, and delivers certainty and stability to municipalities, school systems, and others that rely on state resources. This should not and will not be the last word on the budget. I recognize the tensions are high, but there is still a lot of work left to do, with room, I believe, for compromise," end quote. The governor also signed a proclamation calling the legislature back into session next Wednesday.
The emergency order for the invasive emerald ash borer has been expanded. That order restricts the movement of ash trees, green ash waste, firewood, and any other materials that could be a means of emerald ash borer transportation. The expansion follows the discovery of infestations in Corinna and Newport, as well as 2 towns in Oxford County. The infestations are suspected to be a direct result of humans moving the emerald ash borer in wood or other materials. A statement says everyone should be concerned about the future of ash trees in Maine. You can get more information at foresthealth@maine.gov or call 207-287-2431.
An Augusta woman is facing drug trafficking charges after police searched a residence in Augusta. Deputy Police Chief Kevin Lully says 50-year-old Corinna Miller was arrested after officers and drug agents searched an apartment at 39 Oak Street around 3:30 Thursday afternoon. Lully says they seized an undisclosed amount of firearms, money, drugs, and contraband. Miller is being held at the Kennebec County Jail.
Bangor's American Rescue Plan Act funding will finally be made available to qualifying groups after nearly 2 years thanks to a new website. Starting on Monday, local organizations can begin applying to receive a part of Bangor's more than $20 million remaining in pandemic relief funds. The city partnered with the Heart of Maine United Way to accept and screen applications. Heart of Maine representatives say putting these funds to use is an important step for the city.
This ARPA funding is a critical investment for the city of Bangor and the surrounding communities. It provides an opportunity to really leverage change that's sustainable and community-wide and surrounding a lot of different areas.
The city of Bangor will ultimately decide which organizations receive the funding. The website will go live at 8 a.m. Monday morning, and groups will have until April 26th at 4 p.m. to submit their applications. To reach the website, visit bangormaine.gov.
Well, the White House has announced that First Lady Jill Biden will be heading to Maine next week. The trip is part of the Biden-Harris administration's Investing in America tour. The First Lady will be visiting Michigan, Maine, and Vermont, where she will highlight learning programs that are preparing high school and community college students for good-paying jobs. Jobs that they say have been created by the Investing in America agenda. Secretary of Education Miguel Cardona will join the First Lady for part of the tour. They are expected to spend time in southern Maine. We will have more details on the visit as they become available.
In other news, the transgender community is speaking out against the lawsuit filed by Bangor Christian School, which is suing to be able to receive public funding while also having the freedom to exclude certain groups of students from attending the school. We spoke to Maine Transgender Network Executive Director Quinn Gormley, who says the lawsuit flies in the face of well-established standards in the state of Maine on how taxpayer dollars are spent. Gormley says if the school wants to receive public funding, they need to embrace and abide by the Maine Human Rights Act, which prohibits discrimination based on sexual orientation or gender identity.
This is part of, I think, a coordinated effort to ensure that LGBTQ students, and I think any marginalized student, can't be protected so long as someone objects to the inconvenience of having to care about another human being's needs. If they don't want to follow those rules, they have the option as a private institution not to accept public funds, and they can discriminate against anyone they want to if that's the case. So they need to decide which way they want to go. They don't get to have it both ways.
Well, Today, March 31st, is Transgender Day of Visibility, a day of recognition and celebration that will be marked by events across the country. We now go live to West Market Square in Bangor, where members of the Wabanaki Two-Spirit Alliance and Maine Transnet are holding a solidarity rally. There will be speeches and a candlelight vigil to bring attention to the transgender community and making sure that all Mainers are treated fairly and with respect. There is also a rally currently taking place in Portland's Monument Square.
As rising costs force some Maine businesses to close, some are hopeful that newly proposed bills could help bring them the help they need. Our David Ledford spoke with business owners about what's on the horizon.
In the 5 years since we opened downtown in 2016, our labor costs doubled, and our revenue stream stayed exactly the same.
Some Maine legislators are seeking to update Maine's bottle bill. The program originated in 1978, offering Mainers 5 or 15 cents on eligible returnables and helping to keep litter out of the state's natural environments. However, some redemption center owners say that inflation and rising labor costs have put many businesses in a tough position.
It's hard to get help because you're competing with the other places, restaurants and that, which are now paying the higher rate to get employees. And it's creating a problem for the redemption centers throughout the state. If they don't resolve it, you're going to see a lot more that will be closing.
Some redemption centers have made the switch to a self-service business model because whether it's cans or bottles, the cents just aren't adding up.
We screamed from the rooftops, anybody who would listen, and redemps were closing all over the place. And the decision was we could either close or go to a self-service model, and that was the way we could continue to stay open and stay profitable.
Under current law, redemption centers receive a 4.5 cent handling fee for each returnable collected. Several of the proposed bills seek to change Maine's bottle law. Senate President Troy Jackson's proposed bill, LD 134 SP 73, would increase the fee by more than a penny. If passed, Jackson's bill would mark the second time since 2019 that the handling fee has increased. However, some say that time is an important factor when it comes to the future of Maine's bottle recycling.
If we can't pay our employees, we close, and it's as simple as that.
In Bangor, David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Alrighty, well, today was just incredible. Such a great day. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, it was so nice.
Yeah, seriously. We've been kind of spoiled this week. Even the other day when we were expecting kind of like a rain and snow kind of mix, we woke up to a small dusting, but the rest of the day was overall pretty nice. It has just been a good week of weather.
Yeah, it really has. And I definitely think we were due.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we'll take it, not complaining, very grateful.
Not at all.
Alrighty, well, let's get a first check of our forecast and see what weather we can expect as we kick off the weekend.
Thank you so much, Beth and Peter. Happy Friday. Our first weather today is brought to you by Goose River Farm Meat Store. Okay, look what's on the way. A pretty messy scene. Right now, though, we do have some pretty thick clouds. We do have mostly cloudy skies becoming overcast very, very shortly. Look at this. All this precipitation, the blue indicating some snow and the green indicating some rain. This will be moving on in very, very shortly. Take a look at the high temperatures, though. 43 degrees earlier today. The coast, same story. Low to mid 40s everywhere. North, though, Greenville to Millinocket, we did have some upper 30s. But in general, though, the whole state had some above to near average temperatures today. The winds, though, are still pretty breezy. Take a look at the coast. 16 miles an hour in Bar Harbor. Machias close to 0. So that is what's going on. There are some pockets of some pretty breezy conditions out there. Here in town, though, not looking too bad. Tonight, though, we will have some more chances of rain and snow moving in with temperatures hovering in those mid-30s. Beth and Peter?
All right, so a messy overnight coming our way.
Yeah, sounds like we used up all the good weather for the week.
We did. We sucked it right up already. Well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, the Great Home Expo is holding its premier home show at the Cross Insurance Center this weekend.
And Mason's Brewing Company takes to Facebook in its fight against Dine and Dashers. Those stories and more local news after this.
Living in Maine means long, cold winters and hot, humid summers. Whatever the weather, Bangor Heat Pumps is your solution. Open 24/7, Bangor Heat Pumps takes care of you at home or at work. We operate statewide and service all brands and models. Understanding moving can be stressful. We will help move any units you may have. We offer a veterans discount in our home with a Capeless Hero discount. Visit us online at BangorHeatPumpsLLC.com or call or text us at 307-7746. Bangor Heat Pumps.
Hewitt Lift and Rolodoc creates
the strongest, simplest, and most reliable dock system. With one simple goal:
to get you on the lake
faster and easier than anyone else.
Because at Hewitt, we build stronger.
After 40 years of quality building, we get it.
Hewitt family builds for your family.
For your family.
For your family.
Stand on the solid foundation of the Hewitt family.
Docks, pontoon legs, and boat lifts.
You work hard, play harder. You deserve a Hewitt.
This is Eargo. They automatically enhance your hearing wherever you are.
Ours comes with buttons on the back, so you can fiddle around to your heart's content.
Like the 80s all over again.
Cool, right?
For a limited time, get $300 off our latest device.
Hi folks, this is Barry Gass of Gass Horse Supply and Western Wear in Orono. We've been in business since 1911, and our third-generation family-owned business can't wait to show you our unique line of Western wear and Western tack. We have Western boots, shirts, hats, belts, and buckles for the entire family, and Western tack from bridles to saddles and everything in between for your horse.
Gass Horse Supply and Western Wear, where the American West comes alive in Maine.
However you spend your day, spend it in style. At Label Shopper, you'll find designer brands for 30 to 70% less than department stores. With prices this low, you can grab all your favorite styles. Label Shopper, great clothes, great prices.
Sharing a little joy starts with arriving in good spirits. The energizing Mazda CX-5, beautifully designed signature interior. The confidence of available iActive all-wheel drive. Find your new Mazda today at Varney Mazda, 260 Hogan Road in Bangor, and discover what Varney value is all about.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
The Great Home Show 2023, sponsored by Hammond Lumber Company, is underway at the Cross Insurance Center in Bangor. Over 100 vendors are on hand to give ideas on how to make those home projects a little easier to accomplish. No matter if you have an indoor fix or an outdoor expansion, this show gives you a chance to meet some of the local companies that you might miss in a Google search.
Where we're a small company and based out of Glenburn, we don't always get to see people from surrounding towns, so being able to come here and bring our product and to show people what we're about is really exciting for us, and we hope to draw in some new customers.
Being able to see the newest technology to do your home improvements, along with meeting vendors that may even give you a bit of a deal. The show runs through Sunday with something for everyone, including your kiddos, with a pretty cool bouncy house. I don't even think that's just for kids, actually. You can get more information on their website, greathomexpo.com.
You can find me in the bouncy house too. All right, meanwhile, Mason's Brewing Company is using social media to crack down on a concerning trend. Our Matthew Juronsik has more.
So we noticed one, it was a couple weeks ago, and then we had two back-to-back nights.
What Mason's Brewing Company owner Jake Bridges is referring to here is known as a dine and dash, or when diners leave an establishment without paying. Seeing an increase in the amount of dine and dash incidents, he decided to do something. Bridges took to Facebook, singling out those who took off without paying with a picture of them and their faces covered with smiley faces, calling them Mason's Guests of the Week.
So we thought, hey, we're going to throw it out there, see one if we could maybe get these people to pay, and then also bring attention to it.
In just a day, the post generated a ton of comments calling out the guilty parties and demanding they settle up inside the restaurant. Customers agreed. Dine and Dashers deserve this.
I think that people should be held accountable for making those choices, and when you're making a decision that negatively impacts your community, I think your community should hold you accountable for that.
People that do obviously are a different tier of morality. It's just a little disrespectful.
Bridges understands people can make mistakes. However, he highlights the importance of the unwritten rule in the restaurant industry.
I want you to enjoy yourself, great food, great drinks, have just an overall wonderful experience. And then, of course, we're in the business of hospitality. So then the agreement is you pay.
In Bangor, Matthew Juronsik reporting for ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
And some good news, Masons has identified the people in the photos, and they say everyone has stepped forward to pay their tabs. So glad to see kind of a happy ending to that saga.
It's just really sad to see that goes on. I mean, I worked in the hospitality industry for 12 years before I went back to graduate school, and it's so disappointing to see that people do that type of thing. You hurt the server, you hurt the establishment. It is just incredibly disrespectful.
Yeah.
Kudos to Masons for taking some steps to rectify that situation.
Absolutely. And the folks there are so nice, too. I think they handled this with class.
And typical Maine compassion, but getting the point across.
Absolutely.
All righty. Well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, a Holden police officer is honoring Chris Greeley with a fundraiser for the late police chief's signature charity.
And in sports, the Maine softball team unveils their new field today. Find out how that and their first game on it went when we come right back.
Tomorrow morning on Star 97.7, Paul Dupuis has the music and fun. Sonny Shepard brings you Star 97.7 local news. And Steve McKay with the weather. Turn on your radio and get the Star treatment with Star 97.7.
This isn't your parents' photo booth. Premier Limousine and DJ present the latest in photo booth technology, the Magic Mirror Air Booth. We offer unlimited prints of beautiful 4x6 full-color photos and unlimited photos sent directly to your phone. The new Magic Mirror Air Booth is available for proms, weddings, birthdays, class reunions, and corporate events with one of the largest selection of props available. You can book the Magic Mirror Air Booth and DJ services separately or take advantage of our very popular package deal. Contact us at Premier Limousine and DJ. In Maine, it's always truck season. And at Thornton Brothers in Lincoln, we are celebrating New Ram Truck Month by carrying the complete line of hard-charging new Ram trucks from light to heavy duty. At Thornton Brothers, you'll find the right truck for cargo space and comfort for those long trips on the road. No matter what Maine throws at you, our trucks have you covered. So come on over and test drive any of our award-winning new Ram trucks at Thornton Brothers, 125 Main Street, Lincoln.
With AAA Insurance, by bundling our home and auto policies, we saved over $450.
And we were shocked at the savings.
When we switched to AAA auto insurance and bundled our policies, we were able to save over $400 every year.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
Well, my passion is hang gliding. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and it's like flying. I mean, it's like everything you always dreamed about. AAA insurance helps us save more.
And do more.
The savings from AAA Insurance has allowed me to pursue my passion of making jewelry. It's great to have a little bit of extra cash to do something that you love.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 866-460-1310 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Tomorrow morning on Star 97.7, Paul Dupuis has the music and fun. Sonny Shepard brings you Star 97.7 local news. And Steve McKay with the weather. Turn on your radio and get the Star treatment with Star 97.7.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by Taylor Events and Equipment Rental, 1179 Hammond Street in Bangor.
Hey everybody, Ryan Soudal here. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's start our day up in Orono, where the University of Maine cut the ribbon for Maine softball's brand new facility, marking the first completed project of many under their new facilities plan. Tyler Cruz has the story.
What a perfect day to be a Black.
It was indeed a good day to be a Black Bear on Friday as the University of Maine cut the ribbon on their brand new softball facility, officially opening the new home of the Black Bears for business.
The this is just really big for us. It's an investment into women's sports, the sport of softball, and it just means the world to us.
I'm excited for our girls. I know there's a lot of pride going into today. The last 2 days, just being able to get out here and have a home again has been phenomenal.
The 90,000 square foot complex comes with new bleacher seating, a new press box, new dugouts, lights, an indoor batting pavilion, and synthetic turf. So to call it state-of-the-art could be a little underwhelming.
So they got out on the field on Wednesday of this week. Afterwards, I saw them go to Memorial Gym, and I said, what did you think? They said, we never want to leave it. One of the student-athletes said that she's going to sleep here from now on. And I said, good, because the dugout's actually heated so you can.
The turf is beautiful. It's so nice. It just feels like home already. I know it's silly to say about a field, but for some of us, the field was our home growing up.
Plus, it nearly doubles the amount of home games for the Black Bears from a year ago.
We saw it with the fans at the basketball games this year. Maine is a really special place, so I think that when we're on the road so much, we lose some of that little hometown pride, so we're really excited to get to be around everybody a little bit more often.
It's meaningful on a lot of levels, and it's fun. It's fun to open shiny new things, right?
And the university made it clear this is just the first of many ribbon cuttings to come with the new athletics facilities master plan.
It's phenomenal. Like I said, I think it's just paving the way for the rest of the women's sports that are getting their facilities updated as well. I know field hockey can't wait for theirs to be done. Soccer, I mean everybody else that's getting new stuff. I know for me at least it makes it feel a little more real.
In Orono, I'm Tyler Cruz, ABC 7, Fox 22 Sports.
Thanks for that, Tyler. Let's see how that first game went at the new digs. Albany visiting the Black Bears, first leg of a doubleheader, top of the fourth, no score, not anymore as Albany's Sarah Anderson hits a single to right that scores Sierra Fretz. It's 1-0. To the bottom of the inning, Kelby Drews at the plate for the Black Bears. She gets under this one into left field, and she is gone. We are tied at 1. Top of the sixth now, tied at 3. Albany takes the lead off of that single by Jordan Nastos. Anderson scores. It's 4-3. It would be 4-4 after 7, so to extras we go. And in the bottom of the 8th, after being down 6-4, we are tied at 6. And Kelby Drews again into left. It goes off the wall. Anna Margaitis scores, and Maine takes the first game in their new stadium, 7-6 in extras. What a way to break it in. And hey, Maine baseball, a doubleheader of their own. UMass Lowell in town for their home opener. Let's talk about Colin Fitzgerald. This guy went 6 2/3 of the 7 innings, 1 earned run, 4 Ks, including that one. Another great outing for the Black Bears ace. Okay, bottom of the second, 1-0 Maine. Quinn McDaniel here hits a single into center. It scores Miles Sargent and Dylan McNary, who you see there. It's 3-0. Later on, bottom 5, 7-0 now. Jake Reynes at the plate. He hits one to center, and McNary scores again from third, 8-0. And finally, couple batters later, Connor Goodman flies it into right. Reynes is going to try to tag from third, and he is just going to beat the throw home. Maine up 9-0. They go on to take game 1, 9-3. And we will have full highlights of the game 2s of each of those tonight on the 11 o'clock news right here on ABC 7. Well, that's all the time we have for sports. I'm Ryan Sudol. Here's Conrad Sapinski with your full 5-day forecast. Conrad.
And thank you so much, Ryan. Our Maine weather today is brought to you by Varney Ford. Varney Ford in Newport gives one full year maintenance on every new and used vehicle they sell. Come visit them and see their huge selection of cars and trucks. The nice car and truck people. All right, folks, the calm before the storm. We do have some increasing clouds right now. More precipitation is moving in. Take a look at that right now, crossing the border of Maine, and that's going to continue being a trend as lots of moisture is associated with this storm. Take a look at this, all the way from Canada down south to Atlanta and all the way into Florida. This low pressure system is stretching across America. And this is just the start. Even the west still has a good amount of precipitation associated with this low pressure system moving on in. Okay, so we're going to start out with a couple of sprinkles as temperatures are above freezing. Then we're going to mix with a little bit of snow overnight. Quickly moving over to more rain by tomorrow as temperatures once again start to rise again back into the 40s. So this is more so going to be a rain event for us here in town, as temperatures will be above freezing and mostly above freezing across the state. So we're not looking at a lot of snow with this one all over the state, not even the north into Millinocket, Greenville area. Maybe a 1 to 3 incher. Most of it will be a little bit lower than that with those temperatures well above freezing. So here in town, maybe an inch or so, mostly going to be a rain event. Whatever does fall will be melting by tomorrow with those temperatures starting to rise. Liquid equivalent, though, we're looking at maybe half an inch. Same story by the coast. Machias, maybe 0.6. There will be some spots with around 3/4 of an inch of rain. Winds, though, are starting to die down slowly besides Bar Harbor. 16 miles an hour there, 7 here in town. But look at Machias, though, only 4. So there is some pockets of some stronger air. Rockland around 9 miles an hour. So wind gusts are closer to 20 to even 25 in some localized spots. Look at these temperatures. Wow, 60s close to 70s in Chicago. Just up north, though, into Madison and central Wisconsin, mid-30s. So that's how sharp this cold front is. This low pressure system does also have a lot of moisture tapped in from the Gulf Coast. Temperatures earlier today, 43 degrees, 42 by the coast. And same story, not only by the coast, but all the way into Waterville, Greenville, Millinocket. 40s were even showing up today with that thick snowpack on the ground. Our average should be hovering close to 46 degrees. Only Sunday is going to be a cooler day. Look what happens Monday. Look at Tuesday. Wow, 55 degrees, slightly cooling down by Wednesday, and another beautiful rebound by next Thursday. So warm air will continue to stick around with us for quite some time. Tonight, though, temperatures close to freezing, more so around 33, 34. Scattered rain showers will be transitioning into a rain and snow mix. Then some snowflakes overnight, moving over to some rain by tomorrow. Temperatures will be at around 53 degrees. There will be some fog and also some pretty breezy conditions added the southeast. Our extended forecast outlook does show a nice looking day on Sunday into Monday and also into Tuesday. But wow, look at those temperatures. Mid-50s by Tuesday, and then more chances of rain by Wednesday. Beth and Peter?
A lot of good stuff coming our way. Love to see it.
Yeah, nice little stretch of warmer temperatures, so we'll really be looking forward to that.
Indeed. Well, there's still more to come. Stay with us.
Tonight's Stock Report is brought to you by Triple S Tax Shop, 315 Hamden Road, Carmel. Come stop by for quality clothing and equestrian gear.
This year at Ashley's anniversary sale, we were able to secure a more affordable price on the same great quality as before, and we're passing those savings on to you. And bonus savings on outdoor furniture. Plus, we're offering 5 years special financing only at Ashley.
I really enjoy helping people and watching them grow. I joined Sweetser over 10 years ago as an independent affiliate and have helped countless clients reach their goals. Sweetser provides me an opportunity to help my clients without all the headaches like billing and referrals, things related to actually running a private practice. They take the administrative stress away so I can carry out my true passion. If you are a licensed social worker or therapist, Sweetser's affiliate network is for you.
It's a fact. 2 out of 3 Americans who qualify for Medicare do not receive all the benefits they deserve. If you're eligible for Medicare and Medicaid, a Medicare Advantage plan from Anthem Maine Health can come with all the benefits you want. Call Anthem Maine Health at 1-844-594-1602 today for a free Medicare plan checkup and to make sure you have everything you qualify for in 2023. You can receive extra benefits for a $0 monthly premium, benefits like dental, vision, hearing, and $0 copay for prescriptions. And to help you stay healthy at home, you can have free prescription drug delivery, online doctor visits 24/7, and free exercise classes. You can even receive money toward over-the-counter health items. Don't be one of the Medicare beneficiaries not getting all the benefits you qualify for. Call 1-844-594-1602 today and feel confident you have all the benefits you deserve for 2023.
Sharing a little joy starts with arriving in good spirits. The energizing Mazda CX-5, beautifully designed signature interior. confidence of available I-Active all-wheel drive. Find your new Mazda today at Varney Mazda, 260 Hogan Road in Bangor, and discover what Varney value is all about.
Tonight, former President Trump indicted in New York City, an unprecedented moment in American history. So, what happens next? More Americans turn to the most watched newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Finally tonight, after the sudden loss of Holden Police Chief Chris Greeley, one man in the Holden Fire Department wanted to honor the chief, and what better way to do it than to give to the charity that Greeley started himself. And with that, these bracelets that you see right here were created. For a $5 cash donation to Holden's 25 Days of Kindness campaign, you can take one of these commemorative bracelets home. It's a way to remember Chief Greeley and add to his legacy with a small donation.
Super beneficial for our department and the police department to really work together after such a tragic issue or loss to our community and to our public safety group here. So I think it means a lot for us to really bond together after that, and this has really brought us really close.
Well, you can stop by the town hall or fire department during normal business hours to pick up a bracelet. They've only ordered about 500 and they've sold about 100 already. Again, they only take cash, so keep that in mind before you go. What a fabulous, fabulous way to remember Chief Greeley, and of course, feeding that signature charity he began.
Right, and that is definitely such a big part of his legacy. So great to see these efforts continuing to keep that alive and strong.
You have to think he would like to know that it's going to keep going.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, folks, that's all for us. Good night.
Good night, everyone.